Hi, Aunt T Pathfinder here. Jocelyn, Teresa, etc. Anyway, I've only got two dreams for you tonight for this. Both dreams were dreamed on a visit to California to a friend of mine out there. Sweetheart. Loved him dearly. Love him dearly. I'm not sure where he's at, but I hope he's doing good. Alright, the first dream I dreamed 3 nights after my arrival in California. And the next one was dreamed the night before I went home. So, none of them are about the man that I went out there to visit. Thank goodness. I mean, that would have been crazy. But he is such a good man. I learned so much about life and living because of him, but I don't think he understood just how deep my wounds were and how much my pathway didn't fit into what he thought life should be. Awesome man. Truly awesome. In his own way. Ego. Phew! Ego to rival trumps. That's true. But he was a sweetie. Alright. The first dream, like I said, 3 nights into my California visit, I dreamed about my family back home. In this dream, I was on a high hill looking down, looking around. And there's a beautiful round type hill completely covered with grassland for as far as the eye could see, although there was like across this shallow river from me, narrow river. Well, right there it was a kind of a stream but you could tell that it could flood. Okay. Sorry, I got an itch. But this Greek type temple building was in this low place across the river from me, across the stream. And in the up a ways was a bunch of cars and things. And I was just standing there watching, contemplating the fact that our family reunion was gathered in that building, and I could feel their laughter and their joy and their love, and contemplating joining them when I thought it was time. And that's when I noticed that the stream between us was starting to get deeper and faster. And so I looked towards its source. And far in the distance, I could sense the wall of water pounding down the river towards us. I mean, it had to have been 30, 40 feet tall. It was huge. It was taller than the building across the way. Even taller than, you know, where I had parked my pickup truck down below. Pickup truck. I can't drive a pickup truck unless it's an automatic. There's no way in the world I can drive shift. But anyway, that's a dream for you. ran down, jumped into that truck, and raced down that hill so fast that when I reached the bottom, I bounced, came down on the other side of the river, and screeching to a halt, I was almost up to the top of the next hill, next high land. Jumped out of the truck, ran down to the building, started shouting at him, warning him of the danger, about warning him that the water was coming and that this building would not be able to withstand it. And my mama wasn't there. I only saw one uncle there. I didn't see any of my aunts, and only one uncle. He goes, whoa, 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 we're all right. We're okay. Don't worry about things. This is a good, strong building, and there's nothing's going to mess with us. But I just kept insisting. And about half of the people ran out of there then and headed up the hill. The others, they hung around because of my uncle, and I kept urging them to come with me. Come, let's go. Let's get out of here. Please. But only a few left after that, a few with kids. And just about that time, the water hit. Boom. Shredded that building. Shredded it. And in the dream, everything was crushed. Everyone was crushed and stayed behind. And probably me too, because after that point, from being inside the building when it started to shatter, then I was all of a sudden above the building looking down at everything. Looking down as the building was torn apart and washed down river. And I could see people up above trying to cry and reach towards them, but they were gone. I was gone, I think. I'd do it for family. I stayed to try to get the very last one out if I could. I can't move very fast. My body's not very good, but I sure do my best. Well, anyway, that was dream number one. And I've actually got a dream, a picture for this one, although not for the last one. This one, see the pickup truck, and see bits of the building that's being torn apart by the water. At least that's what it showed, I mean, maybe this part would make it better. Okay, and then we got past that dream, and I actually at the time I talked to my friend out there about it. We went out in California that I'd gone to see, and he said he thought that it signified that the family was so big that it was breaking apart, that we were breaking down into smaller groups as the elders fell away. And I can understand that, going our own ways. That's natural, and I have seen a slow progression of it since then. Remember, this took place in 1981, in June. Okay, anyway. The second dream happened the night before I was to leave, and it was a nightmare. It woke me up, woke me up, because, well, in this dream, I dreamed I was visiting friends in their trailer. And as they were sitting there smoking and doing some other stuff they should not have been doing, there were these huge, big, blood-red crabs that had climbed up to their knees and was eating their intestines. And they were just sitting there still smoking their stuff and doing it up their nose and stuff. And I won't ever say their names. Love them dearly. I pray they have good lives. I know it's apart from each other. The one I know is in the light now. I care about him dearly, and I hope reincarnation is kind to him, because he was kind to a lot of people. But anyway, this was happening to them as I became aware that I was inside of this trailer with them. Looking down, I saw a couple of these crabs that were starting to climb my legs, so I knocked them off and headed for... There's too many between me and the door, I guess, so I went through... I slid one of these windows open in the trailer, and I continued knocking these things away from me as I climbed out, and I thought, this is it. I can't deal with this. Cannot deal with this nastiness. I can't do it. Can't do it. And so I hollered at my friends to come to join me, but they were too far gone. So I just climbed the rest of the way out the window and saved myself. That's when I woke up. That was fairly easy. I mean, my body mind was telling me when I got back, I should not go back to my old ways. I needed to move past it, and although it wasn't right away, I did. I got away from a lot of that stuff in my life. So, anyway, I don't have a picture for that one. I bet you're glad I don't. Okay, that's it for now. Peace, unconditional love, prayers, hugs. Bye.